Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 44 verse 9 says, "But now you have rejected and humbled us. You no longer go out with our armies." Isn't it cool? Isn't it interesting? David's recognizing the powerful, strong arm of God, verse after verse after verse, and giving God credit, boasting in God. But now he recognizes something different. He recognizes that God is not giving them the victory. And it feels like rejection. But also, I think sometimes, I love the word David uses is humbleness. I think it was that place in David's life where, yes, extremely, in that place where you're extremely dependent because it seems like God is abandoned. David knew God didn't leave them. He knew that. He understood that God doesn't just leave him, but he understood that God was doing something differently, and it wasn't called victory. It was called, winning the battles out there because he was retreating now. But maybe there was an understanding in David's life and in my life when it seems like, okay, God, we were doing so great right here. But then all of a sudden, God does something different, and it senses like maybe God is leaving. Maybe you've won this victory over and over and over and over, God, again and again and again. And then all of a sudden it seems like, okay, what's going on? Could it be that, those seasons come to teach us a truer sense, a more real sense of what it means to become dependent? And sometimes success doesn't have to look like because you're out there on the front lines winning the battle, but success can look like, even though you're not winning out there, you're winning in here. And that's where David was at. He understood that the win wasn't out here anymore, because we're going to talk about this tomorrow, about him retreating. But the win was the humility, the humble dependence, the not I, that I can't stand up and boast in David, but I can stand up and still boast in God because God's still with us, but he's teaching us something totally different. I love the way God sometimes has to take us through some really excruciating, humbling experiences where it seems like the win isn't happening, but maybe the success looks a little bit different. Maybe the win looks a little bit different because maybe God's doing something inwardly in your character, in my character, in my teaching me something in depth about dependence and about humility that I couldn't have won, couldn't have even seen if all I was doing was winning out here. Does that make sense? And I believe that, David didn't lose sight of who God is. He didn't turn his back on God in that season. He didn't say, well, God, I'm not winning anymore, so forget you. No, he learned a greater dependency called humility. Humility, my friends, is putting aside yourself and recognizing God in you, the Emmanuel, and relying upon him. I don't know where season you're in, but whatever it is, rejoice. Be blessed, my friend.